In 2025, U.S. deportation policy intensified and entire communities found themselves at the center of a nationwide crackdown. Just days after U.S. President Donald Trump's inauguration, deportation flights triggered a diplomatic clash with Colombia after President Gustavo Petro briefly blocked a U.S. military plane over concerns about how migrants were being transported. Washington responded with threats on tariffs, turning deportations into a foreign policy weapon and setting the tone for the year ahead. As removals accelerated, certain groups were disproportionately targeted. Venezuelans, Central Americans, and African migrants, including Somalis, were repeatedly singled out in enforcement operations. The administration framed many deportations as removing what it called the worst of the worst, a label applied broadly. But ICE was often seen targeting individuals as they showed up to their court or other scheduled immigration appointments, seeking to complete their immigration legally. Anti-ICE protests hit many cities with activists demanding accountability and transparency.
We're going to keep standing up for our neighbors. It's really disgusting what's happening right now, and it's completely antithetical to the Constitution and to every right that we have in this country.
Some detainees were sent far from home. Under a new agreement, hundreds were transferred to El Salvador's high-security mega-prison, CECOT, with the U.S. paying for their detention. Others were sent to third-party countries they were not from, after legal limits were lifted, expanding deportations well beyond traditional return routes. One case drew national attention: Kilmar Abrego Garcia, a Salvadorian migrant detained despite having legal protections. A judge later ordered his release, raising questions about due process in the rush to deport. By year's end, the administration said more than 600,000 people had been removed, alongside new incentives for so-called self-deportation, including paid flights and cash stipends. And now we've seen how in 2025 the Trump administration's policies reshaped lives, borders, and diplomacy for the United States and beyond. What do you expect to see in 2026?